Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner. So this is actually episode 130. If you're following me on Twitch, I kind of got my numbering a little bit off. So it is actually episode 130. And this is the self-imposed hardcore mode. So I have a lot set up that we're going to take care of today, hopefully. The first thing we're going to do is take the step out for a spin. Because I've been working on a little project, and what I have been doing, turn my headset up a bit, and that's too much. I've been going around looking for supplies and bringing supplies over and putting them in warehouses and trying to get it a little bit more organized over here so I can complete some of these missions. Some of the supplies are hidden, and you gotta go out and look for them. One of these hidden locations is right up here. Put her in all-wheel drive. And I've also been driving some other trucks around the map, seeing how they do. The step here does pretty good. In my opinion, the step is comparable to the White Western Star. And you can see that I already have this truck out. I brought it out, ran it a little bit. It doesn't do very well, but it's a good vehicle to load things on. So over here I had already gotten past it. I had already gotten the wood out of here a while back. But some of the little hidden areas that I was talking about, if we look up here on the map, you see that you've got a wood area here, and it would normally say wood, but then you've got a little shed out back here, and you've got those in a couple of places. And we'll go over here, and where was it? Oh, there's the other one. Right here. Nope. Right here was also wood, and you've got a little shed behind it. Well, inside those sheds are some extra materials. You just have to winch out. So for this particular one, you can see where the headlights are. You see something's missing there. That's because I've already winched out two of the woods that were in there, and I'm getting ready to get the third one. So activate our anchor. Go into our crane mode. And make sure we get that crane up above it. So it'll let us hook to it. Yep. So free supplies, all you have to do is come and get them. No tearing anything down. You just have to actually look for them. And like I said, look for these extra buildings that are at these sites, and they will have some extra wood in them. We'll drop it down in here. And pack our cargo. Restore our crane, and from what I've seen so far, I found like maybe 4 of them so far that are like this, and you get an extra 3 cargoes of wood with them. So what we're going to do with this wood is we need it for the cabin constructions. So as you can see up there, there are 10 cabins I've got to build. I have built some. And I also had a couple of cabins over at the other cabin construction area on the other map, and I brought those over. So let's get this one fired up. Make sure I am. I don't winch. Not yet, anyway. Now we want the winch. It's funny, I have to get used to the controller again. Where I've been playing with the wheel for a while. I got used to the wheel. And now I've got to get used to the controller. But the wheel is gone. I was just having some issues out of the wheel. I got on night before last and I had to restart the Xbox 4 times to get it to accept the wheel. And then the pedals quit working after I played for about half an hour. And I just got tired of fooling with it. Could have been a glitch with the wheel, maybe an internal problem. But I really didn't like the way the camera moved. I like to be able to move the camera around when I need to, at different angles, and I could not do that with the wheel. I can move side to side, but the up and down and the back, it was just kind of a pain to do. So we'll come over here and this right here. Why does it say? Oh, one available. Okay, I've got two in there already. Change the truck. And then this one, I have two available here, so I'll add two more to that. And change my truck again. And we'll get you guys headed back to the garage. And I have some other woods sitting in another place with some other trucks getting ready to hook up to them. I'll hook up to them, but they were already loaded up. And we have another mission. So one of the things I was looking for are steel rolls. Couldn't find them anywhere. None of the warehouses really had enough to do the pipes and some of the other things that I needed done. So I went to the other map, got all that I could. It's still not enough. So I started really checking out the map and the missions closely. There are a couple of missions that once I complete the missions, I will have access to warehouses that have supplies in them. Right now I just don't have access to them. So once I get these back, we're going to go over there and start opening up two warehouses that I don't have access to yet. Which if I'd have known about that sooner, I'd have already opened them up. Change the truck. Shut you down. And let's go find some other trucks. So these trucks are sitting over here, and I have already went over, deconstructed this house for the 2 wood loaded up, and then got another 2 wood out of here, and they're loaded up on this truck right now, or on these 2 trucks. Show task. So start tracking this one. And if you see here, this one is opening the warehouse, and you have access to a location. So we're going to actually have an access to a warehouse with a bunch of supplies. We'll pull that mission up. And we need to take this trailer, which is sitting here, and deliver it to the parking area over here. And that should open up a warehouse. Hopefully. Yeah, it will. And then there's another one, missing container. And if I deliver it to the warehouse over here, then it will give me access to another warehouse. And between the 2, they should have about 20 or 25 rolls of steel, along with some other supplies. Right now we're going to take care of this one, and I have to worry about you. And while I'm at it, I'm going to drop these wood off. Yeah, it's something that I really had not noticed, and I should have, but I notice it now. Close enough. That's why I put you in the lead. So the other truck can give you a bump every now and then. Get us through this watery area a little bit faster. Also, we need to get some fuel, I believe, for... Actually, this one I'm going to leave here. Or leave at the rolled steel factory. I have to check the fuel in this one before I go past the garage. I might as well take them both in and get fuel. Full indecision today. My noggin is hurting me. I was putting up Christmas stuff back up in the attic and yesterday, and slammed my head into one of the rafters. Got a big old knot on my head. Cut my scalp a little bit. Had a headache all day today. And it's my first day back to work since my vacation. Kind of kicking myself on not taking 2 weeks instead of just 9 days. I did not want to get up this morning. But that's how it works with vacations. Tossed and turned a lot last night. Could not get to sleep at a decent hour, so a little bit on the tired side today. Came home, did some chores for the wife, and decided, I'm going to take a 45-minute nap. Woke up to dogs barking. Set an alarm on my phone, and somehow the alarm was set to barking dogs, which I don't remember setting it to that. Cat didn't like it at all. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need fuel. So let's get you in here, get some fuel. And jump over to another truck. And it had plenty of fuel, but why not? Get a chance to put gas in and go for it. Which I forgot to do this evening on the way home, so that means when I leave out in the morning, I gotta leave out a little bit earlier and stop to get some gas for my truck. Which would have been nice if I'd remembered it today, because it was fairly warm today compared to what it's been the last week or so. Too far away. Oh, shoot. And a bump. Ah, we got it. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that either. Oh. Get back. Alright, now we're cooking. But like I said, since I've got to go this way anyway to deliver that trailer, might as well deliver these woods. I think that was uncalled for. I got tired of going around that telephone pole, hitting the guardrail. I just make my own shortcut. So I have been helping out some other people doing co-op. And right now I have bought back all of the trucks that I lost, except for the Cat 770. So when the update came for the mods, for those of you that don't know, I lost a lot of my good trucks that were sitting outside of the garage on this map when they updated for mods, and kind of ticked me off a little bit. Really switch. Pull you over here out of the way. But I'm making the best of it. And I have almost got them all bought back. I figured the 770 would be the last one I buy back, since that's the actual last mission you do. I don't need it till then. And choose trucks. And we'll drop that off. So that gives me 9 in there. So that's enough to make. Let's take a look. So I did bring 1 brick over. I've got 6 cargo containers. I've got 1 cabin ready to go, and 9 woods. So that gives me enough for 4 more cabins to build. And once I get these other 2 warehouses opened up, we'll see what they have. I am having a little bit of an issue though, and I will show you that issue here in a moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the missions except for the actual cabin parts, because there seems to be a glitch. And I don't know if it's from the update or what, but it is not giving me credit for cabins when I deliver. One of the missions requires 10 cabins delivered over here to this zone up here to our left, and I have already delivered 2, but it still shows that 0 out of 10 have been delivered. And as you can see, I've already got 2 sitting there. So I don't know what the deal with it is. But those 2 cabins were cabins that I had on the other map at the cabin construction area. I just picked them up there and brought them over here, but they were made prior to the update. So that might be a problem. Is it this parking? No. On the wrong location? Yeah, let's look it up on the map. So this is opening the warehouse. So deliver this to the parking area. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so I have to deliver it over there. It'd help if I look at the map a little closer. That's alright, we can get turned around. Heading in that general direction anyway. So I'd like to be able to get some of these containers, but you can't. Use them for the missions. What we need, did I get you already? Wait a minute. Oh, it's unloading oil. Okay. But anyway, you can't use those containers, even though they're the same size. You have to use the ones that have the Sabre logo on them. That's the only ones that it will accept. The only ones you can hook to. That's okay, we'll play the game the way the game wants us to. There's also a couple of cabins, not a couple of cabins, but a couple of containers that are along the railroad tracks that we can pick up if we need them. And I think it's just easier, instead of going down the railroad tracks a long way, to just go over to the other map and get them. Have an unlimited supply over at the railway station. But I've been trying out different trucks going over there and picking up containers. See how they do in the mud. Some trucks do okay, some trucks just do not. They do not like that watery mess over that way. So something else I want to talk about today is something called MapRunner. If you have not heard of MapRunner and you play in the game, check it out on the internet. It is a really good resource tool. It shows you all of the maps, shows you where everything is on the maps. It will even show you what cargoes are available in the warehouses. And it's been kind of confusing me. I don't use it often, but when I do get stuck, I like to use it. And yes. Because it's been telling me that MapRunner says that there are more warehouses than I can find on my map. And this is the reason. So if you get stuck on a mission and you need to, especially if there's something you can't find, it tells you where the upgrades are, and like I said, it's a really good resource tool. And I had to use it last night because I was trying to find, to open up the other warehouse, and you'll see that you've got to deliver a container, a lost container. And I looked all over this map and could not find that lost container anywhere. Probably spent about an hour and a half looking for it. And it's not there. So I got on MapRunner and I checked it out. MapRunner showed me where the container was supposed to be. And I went over there and there was no container. It just wasn't there. So I checked out my missions to make sure I didn't need to do a mission before that. And like I said, just could not find it. So what I did was reset the mission, took another truck over to the drop-off location, reset the mission, and then the container appeared. So if it wasn't for MapRunner, I'd probably still be looking for that stupid container, and it wasn't even on the map. Alright, delivery location. Opening of the warehouse. So let's look at Yeah, see, now we see two warehouses here. Got a warehouse there and a warehouse here. So let's see what's in this warehouse. 1 medium pipe, 5 cement, 10 rolls of metal. There we go. 1 cargo container. So that helps out a lot. We'll move you over to here. So I am going to need this trailer. Plenty of fuel. There's a menu. I think I never played this game before. Alright, so now for the next one, which is the missing container. And you have to deliver it over here. Way over there, and it's a 4 slot, so that trailer will work for it, but the container's actually sitting here. And I have... Yep, okay, I got it up. I have the P12 that I brought over. But like I said, even after I looked at Map Runner, I came over here, and there was no container there. So I had to restart the mission, and as soon as I restarted the mission, the container showed up. And I am not bringing a trailer down here. Ooh, that's deep. Let's try it right here, see if I can hook onto it. I figure I would drag it out with this truck and then put it on the trailer. Will let me? Nope. So, motor anchors. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Wow, that caused a lot of damage. Restore the frame. Let's see if we can go in at a different angle. About half my engine. Which is not a good thing. Back up and go along the shoreline. Maybe I can get out there a little closer. This is not a very good location. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that wasn't good. So how the heck do you get in here? Alright, so it looks like we've got to go back and Get the Azov. Come out here and flip this truck back over. And maybe I can take this one out there since... Oh shoot, I don't have a crane. Alright, let's put you back. I might bring another truck out here. One that can take deeper water better. With a smaller crane, see if I can hook onto it and just drag it. So let's go back to the garage. And in our truck storage, who do we have? I can't put a crane on that one. I want something higher. You sit up pretty high, but come on. Oh, wait a minute. Bandit. Bandit also has repair points. We'll give the Bandit a shot even though it's tippy as they come. Let's put some different tires on it, make it a little less tippy. It won't go as good, but going down the railroad tracks, I need something that's not going to flip over on me. Not that much ice that I have to go through. So you may notice a numbering change, or it might look like I missed an episode on the Twitch channel. I did not. I just misnumbered a couple of them as far as the episodes go. And right now I should be on track. This would be episode 130 of this hardcore mode. That's a lot of episodes. If I can't get this out here without tearing it up. Trying to drive a little bit more careful. I say that as I take damage. Just one. Phase 3 of SnowRunner is supposed to be We're supposed to hit the public test server in 2 or 3 days. Hey, that'll work. I was wondering when it was going to hit. So looking at probably, what, 30 days or so? 30, 45 days, depending upon bugs, before we actually see it. That'll be cool. One thing I do not do is, like when the Phase 3 map comes out, I will not watch anybody else's video on Phase 3 until after it comes out and I've explored the maps, because I want to experience it without knowing anything. I think it's more fun that way. Here's where I have a problem with these tires. Maybe not as much problems as I thought I would have. Seem to be pulling pretty good. So we'll spin down some. For me personally, I found that these tires were annoying on the other map. So much mud and water. So you play the public test server with mods to open map and try a handful of missions to get a feel for the map. Yeah, I did that with Lake Code when it came out. I watched one person's playthrough, about an hour's worth, just looking at a little bit of the map, not much, and it was mostly in the background. And then I decided, nope, I'm not going to watch any more. When Imandra came out, I didn't know anything about Imandra. So when I jumped into Imandra, it was all brand new. And I kind of like that. So for these two maps here, did not watch anybody's playthrough until after I'd already opened up the first map and started doing a few missions. But I did have to watch somebody's playthrough in order to figure out how to craft. I had no idea how to craft. And I learned that through YouTube. Alright. See if I can keep you upright. Oh shoot. Come on. I was trying to back up and it wouldn't back up for me. I want to get it a little bit different angle. Go around this way. Because this is a no recovery playthrough. I can't recover that truck. It's going to have to stay here. And I can't buy another one. Running up against a tree. There's where I need to get it. Why are you backing up? There you go. So since I'm backing up, the P12 is pulling forward. There, get you around that tree. And can I repair from here? Yes. Hey, it's just what I need. Alright, Bandit. Let's see if you can get any closer. Actually, I want to take the Bandit take it down the first path that I took the B12. See if I can get over on that little island there. And now it's getting dark on me. One of the things I don't like about the P12, there's not a lot I don't like about it, but the fact that you can't put a bigger snorkel on it, because I would seriously take that through a lot of high water. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, no, 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 no. Too far. Okay. I didn't want to stop and reposition because I didn't want to flip it over or damage the engine even more. I know water damages the truck. This probably isn't helping. Well, so much for flipping it over. It might have to use a crane. Anchors activate. Tree, yep. That didn't sound good. Ah, but it flipped back over. Alright. crane. How much damage did we do? Pretty good bit. 3/4 of my engine power. So maybe it would be better to just drive it through. Since we don't have any boats in the game. Because if I can drive it through and get it close enough to get it with a crane, and as long as the engine still runs enough to pick it up and move it closer for the P12, then I can just pull this out. Okay, a little bit of damage to it, so got a few points left. 16. And let's see if this crane can handle it. Reach it. Okay, crane got twisted. There we go. Alright, P12 should be able to get it from there. Let's go ahead and restore the crane. Over that tree. Gotcha. You're coming with me now. Down. That is as low as I can get it. Still having it off the ground. Getting it fairly even. I don't think it is. Right there should do it. And we'll see if we can pull it out of here. See if the trees will allow me. Sometimes you can get the stuff to phase through the trees and do it. Glitches like that I like. Nice and easy. Look at that. Almost like a professional. And restore crane. I will send this truck back out for the bandit here in a few. Right now I want to get this place opened up. Where's my Azle? There you are. Somebody asked me once how do you get good with a crane? Practice. That's all it is. I sat for an hour one night doing nothing but loading and unloading cargo. Just to practice it. Alright, so we are heading back out this way. Yep, there. So we're going to head back out and go through here and then head over here to this warehouse. Make sure I get the right route. And I don't remember what all was in this warehouse, but I do know there was rolled steel. So we'll find out once I get this delivered. Hopefully they don't take off points for damaged cargo. Because I did throw this container around quite a bit. Got to come down and tear you down. I don't see any wood over in that one. Look real quick. Oh, right here. I have some extra wood in there. Yep, I can see it now. One of the things after I get all the missions done, any cargoes that I find, I'm going to go around the map again and look real close. And any of the cargoes that I missed, I'm going to go ahead and collect those and take them to a warehouse. So that'll be a little side thing for me to do till the new maps come out. So I do have a lot to do anyway. Still doing the Impossible challenge. And I gotta get back in my speed run. I did a speed run a couple of days ago. An episode on that, and I realized that, yeah, I wasn't doing very well. I'd forgotten my plan. But I have found my notes. So I remember what I was going to do next. And we'll get back on track with that. I knew you were going to do that. As soon as it started tipping, I knew it was going all the way over. I didn't even slow down. So, back to the P12. I have plenty of gas. So I may just go over and hook up to the container, take it all the way to the warehouse, and then put it on the trailer. And then make the delivery. That bump a little bit on the hard side. So the live server is strictly for the regular trucks? Okay. Good thing about this game is that there is no right or wrong way to play it. Yeah, I agree with that. Some ways are more efficient. And if you jump on a map and you don't know anything about it, next time you play it, you'll be a lot more efficient.